Now it's time for the last planning that I decided from students of the first level of the high school. So this is going to be about gerunds and infinitives. So we're going to remark the difference between these grammar expressions. And also we're gonna use some strategies like speaking time and also writing. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to present students a kind of dialogue between two people. And one of them is describing hobbies that they like to do by using both these words, verbs, which contains like gerunds and infinitives. I'm gonna let them ask me some questions, like for example, what can you see? What's the difference between these two verbs? What do you think is the meaning of that words of what happened with this? So this is a kind of prediction activity. I love doing predictions because I consider that previous knowledge make the topic easier for them. So it makes familiar with the things that we are going to study. So it's useful for them. Okay, so also I'm gonna use the book, a workbook in this case. This is from Cambridge University Press and it is called Touch Time. I'm gonna show you, but first of all, let me share with you the poster, the gerund poster that I choose for them. So here you have like a little explanation, and also you have some grammar important points about infinitive and gerunds. And also, the poster about a conversation between two people. I'm going to share this in my platform. I have the presentation parts of the book, so I'm going to share this with you right now. So I'm going to use this touchstone, and this is the workbook. Workbook, it's more for writing. That's why I'm going to put the video first. The video is about brief explanation about how to use gerunds and infinitives and what is the difference between each one of them. And then they are going to reinforce the topic by doing these closed activities here. You can see. Completed sentences use the correct forms of the verbs in the box. So now they are going to practice how they have to put the verbs correctly according to the sentences. So here we have brief exercises about it. We have like 6 exercises to make them remember and try to put the verbs correctly, as you can see. You need one verb in each picture, so they have to write each one of the verb forms correctly. And also they're gonna do like a reading activity, and also it is combined with a grammar activity. Here you have like a conversation between two people, and students have to work into pairs or groups of four, and they have to complete this dialogue with the correct form of the verbs to reinforce the topic. Gerunds and infinitives are um, basically one of the topics that students find difficult to know. So practice, I consider that written practice it's better for them. Okay, so this is the exercise number 2. This can be a guided activity. As you can see, those can be guided activity because they can work into pairs, a group of fours. And also here we have about you. Touchstone always offers this part in their books. It's very important about mention personal information and critical thinking skills. So Touchstone always offers like answer questions about you, about a topic and related to the topic. So students have to do this alone. They're gonna complete this questions first, and then as an evaluating point, they're going to join this ideas, these answers, and write a short paragraph about their hobbies or their favorite activities, describing each one of them by using gerunds and infinitives. So It can be like a practice that I had the opportunity to score, maybe because as a feedback, I'm gonna let them read the paragraph and identify when you can put this kind of gerunds and infinitives, and if they are correct or they are presented in the paragraph. So this is a kind of evaluating the topic. Okay, so the first important thing about it is to reinforce it by doing writing activities and grammar activities, because this is a little bit complicated topic for them, so they have to practice by doing some exercises, right? And also they're going to have the opportunity to talk first about hobbies they like an oral practice between their friends, but using these gerunds and infinitives. Okay, for example, here we have a clear example. Pam and Victor are interested in reading. They both prefer to read, so they have to use this kind of strategies. Here we have a lot of exercise to put into practice, and then they can say it orally. They can produce the language orally by using the proposed topic. So here you can see this the workbook, but I decided to include some other skills more than writing. So I try to put listening and also speaking skills here to practice. But the majority of time, students have to reinforce the topic by using writing and grammar skills. Okay, so this is the fifth planning that I designed for my students, and I hope you like it. I hope you can find it interesting and good, and really thanks for watching those kinds of videos that I record to try to explain all my planning. So thanks for watching.